So we want to make this video today because we wanted to talk about stress and depression and anxiety for a little bit, and then we want to kind of see what you guys do to make yourself feel better, because no matter what, always try to do something to make yourself feel better, even if you feel like it's not working or whatever. Like,
never give up, you know. And I know that there's some times where you can just like, you feel like you hit rock bottom. I mean, how many times have we felt that way? But eventually life will get better. You gotta pick yourself up and find ways to pick yourself up. Like I said, it is an uphill battle, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's not a bad life, it's just a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm looking to connect with some YouTubers out there who deal with depression and anxiety. I tweet about it every now and then, trying to get some people who deal with the same things that I do to reach out to me, but nobody ever does. So it's like, are there people out there that deal with depression and anxiety the way I do when they're starting a YouTube channel? Like, they're at the same level as me?
The thing about that stuff, depression, anxiety, what I noticed, nobody wants to talk about it, just because everyone has like a bad taste in their mouth about it, you know. Everyone's like, oh, it's sadness, get over it, you know, just do something, when, you know, it is disease. It is something that you have to keep on working to get better. It's, you know,
I never understood it before I dealt with it, so I understand when people think like that, but when people think like that, it's ignorance. Like, they don't know how it really is. They don't.
I mean, it's hard to deal with. I've dealt with my case of depression. You've definitely dealt with your case of depression and stuff. And it's not just like I'm just going to go outside and do this and that. I'm going to be totally fine and happy with it, because it's not the case.
Yeah, because you can literally get to the point where you don't enjoy doing anything. So it's like, what do you do to make yourself happy when you literally don't enjoy anything?
Doing anything, yeah, exactly. You just want to stay in bed all day and cry for no reason, right? It's like, shit, why am I crying?
That's like the most
why are these tears happening right now?
Yeah, it's like the most annoying thing. You're crying and you're frustrated, you're angry, you're sad, you're whatever, and you don't understand why. So what are some things that you guys do to try to stay happy and stay positive? Because I'm curious.
Yeah.
My husband keeps saying I need to have like hobbies, and
it's funny because every time we talk, I'm like, babe, you know, you need to come up with a hobby. She's like, so I'm like, you know, what is your hobby? And she's always like, YouTube. YouTube's my hobby. Which, of course, she loves to do her videos and, you know, chat with you guys and everything. But it's always good to do something a little bit more fun. She always works on YouTube, you know, changing up the thumbnails and banners, but she has to come up with something different, whether it's drawing, you know, working out, so that way she can relieve that stress and anxiety too.
And see, I used to draw, and I used to love drawing, and I also used to journal. I used to write in so many journals. Like, I had a huge collection of them, but like,
remember when we first met, you had like a whole box filled with just journals.
But I had to throw like, well, I didn't have to, but I chose to throw like 90% of those journals out, because that was back when I was writing really negative stuff. It was when my depression was really bad, so like, I didn't want people reading the stuff I was writing, so I decided to rip all the pages up and throw them out and stuff, so I don't have them anymore. And then I think after that, I just stopped journaling.
I mean, everyone has certain things that they like to do. Me personally, I like to play my video games all the time and work out. Yeah, I mean, I work out at 5 o'clock in the morning, usually in the morning, so that way the rest of my day is a lot easier. And it just makes you feel accomplished, makes you feel good, because it's a tough thing to do, you know, waking up early and getting that pump on. Like, I find when I don't work out, the rest of the day is just, it's rough, man, and I get so hard on myself. I get depressed. I don't want to talk to anyone, and it gets hard when I'm not doing those things. And as for you, she's been dealing with just anxiety in general, pretty much her whole life.
Yeah.
And it's getting rough again.
My anxiety and stuff was doing really good.
Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, there's been a lot of changes and stuff that I can't really talk about and stuff, but there's been a lot of changes, and it's made it so, like, my anxiety has gotten so bad again. Like, I go through, like, random moments where I just feel like I can't breathe, and I just feel like I'm just, like, I get blurred vision. I just get so stressed, and I've been getting a lot of migraines lately. And like I said, all that stuff has kind of pulled me back from filming the way I want to. And if you guys are, you know, friends or with somebody who has depression and stuff like that, and sometimes you get frustrated about it, you just don't get it, like, you just gotta understand that it's a real thing. And sometimes people act out and people say, oh, well, they just want attention. You know, sometimes that's true. They want attention because they need to feel like there's people who care. Like, they need to feel like there's something out there.
I think the sad part too about this is that there's even people out there that don't show it. They can seem like the happiest people out there. Exactly. I mean, there's people out there that's hurting, that put on a big smile, that you're constantly around and stuff, and but they're quiet. They don't really talk too much about their situation in their life and stuff, but they are hurting. It's always good just to reach out and see how your friends are doing.
Yeah.
And see, hey, how's everything been in your life?
Just try to make a positive impact on people's life, because you never know how much just the littlest gesture or littlest thing can mean to somebody.
Yeah, it really does go a long ways.
Alright guys, so we're going to end this video here. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and stuff in the comments below. Alright guys, well until next time, bye!